Hey everyone, what are we going to make today? We're going to make some chili oil. Not to be confused with chili jam now. We're going to make chili oil. This is Sun Young Lungus recipe, so I'm giving her all the credit for it. But it is good. How do I know this? I've already made some. What we're going to do is we're going to dice up a couple of large shallots. And try to keep them on my small chopping block, which, believe it or not, I've got a large chopping block. Across the room that my printer is sitting on. It's why is my printer sitting on it? Because of the way this little place is made here. It's made it's tiny. But I've lived here I think going on 17 years total. And so, you know, I'm kind of partial to it. I've been here this long, and so I had no place to put my printer. I'm serious. I started to put it on a, I guess you could call it a Chinese chest that sits in front of the window. And one day I printed something and I touched it and I'm like, this thing's hot. Of course, I go through printers like people change their drinks every day. But this one I've got now has lasted me over 2 years. And I've had some good ones and some bad ones. I've reviewed them. And you know, when you got something that's you need for a business, it's important that they work. And so anyway, I found some on my found a place for it on my bookcase. What you don't want here is some of this tough skin. Nobody wants to chew on tough skin. This is a very simple recipe, doesn't take very long, and you can buy chili oil in your Asian stores. But you can also make twice as much if you do it yourself. Actually, even more than that, once you get the ingredients, because you're not going to use all the ingredients completely all the time. Yeah, I bought a large chopping block, and so what I do with it is I've got my printer on it, and I've made it to where I can slide it in and slide it out, and it works good. Okay, so now we've done the hard part. Now we're going to crank on some heat. We're going to go down to medium. And I'll list the ingredients and everything down below, as always. Just let this get a little bit hot. And then what we're going to do is put in some Sichuan peppercorns. I love the smell of these. We're going to put them in dry and toast them. I would have done this earlier, but the little dog downstairs was barking and didn't shut up for hours. Okay. This is such a cool recipe too, because I'd use some what I had. I was putting it on everything. It's good. I even put it on fish that night. Not quite hot enough. I'm watching everything come together in my wok. You can tell when it's ready. And it's ready. Automatically, you see a little bit of smoke coming out. And we're just going to toast these for just a minute or two. Oh, and they also pop, so watch out. And you don't want to burn them. Okay, that's actually done. That part, that's the first part. See how easy it is? Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a 1/4 cup of a light oil. You can use peanut oil or sesame oil or regular cooking oil. See, I got a light oil. I'm going to put a 1/4 cup of it. Man, that's pretty good. I did that. And then what we're going to put in, I can remove all this for now. See what I mean about my little bitty place? But it's mine, and it's been mine for a long time. And put in the shallots. Give them a stir. We're going to cook them until they're golden brown. Not very long. And I don't even have my kitchen vent going because I like the smell of this. It's only going to take a couple of minutes. And you don't want to burn this either. I've got it on medium to low medium. Because if you burn them, they'll taste like burnt shallots. And they're a lighter flavor than an onion, I find. So yeah, that's different. And this recipe does not have garlic, so just in case you're wondering, I know people are going to be like, why? No garlic? Nope, no garlic. How this recipe came to be was Sun Gun Longest was on a flight and they served her some chili oil. It's cute. Here Ashley says, on her flight. They served her some chili oil and she liked it. And she started looking and she says, I think I can make this. And she did. And it's good. Okay. Now we're going to add 2 tablespoons That's 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And keep stirring it up, getting all these shallots covered. And we're going to add two tablespoons of chili bean sauce, Toban djan. I probably didn't say that right. This is what it looks like. So far, it's looking perfect. That way. Now we're going to put in 1½ tablespoons of sugar. Yes, you heard that right, sugar. And we're going to put in a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I know you're thinking, man, that's a lot of salt in there. No, it's not. Trust me, you won't. With the sugar, it kind of mellows out the salt from the soy sauce, and but you need it because it brings it back up to a separate level. And this is some good stuff. Now what we're going to do is add a 1/2 cup of chili flakes. Now you can use the super hot chili flakes. It's all depends on your taste buds. That's not it. What I do with it, I had it out. Doesn't mean I need a bigger place, but I'm happy with this place. So, I didn't want to do it, but there they are. I had them put aside so I wouldn't forget where they were, and I forgot where they were. Gosh. Now it's starting to get thick. Crush up my Sichuan peppercorns real quick. And I'm also going to pour in the rest of the oil. That gives you a whole cup of oil in there. So you need to kind of loosen this up a little bit. And you see that bright red color? It's looking good. I don't leave nothing out. Even dust off the mortar and the pestle. See that beautiful red color it's coming out? Now she adds a pinch of Chinese five spice. So that's what we're going to do. A tiny pinch. And if you don't want to, you don't have to, she says. The good thing about gas is it's instant on and instant off. Now for the final addition, and you don't have to use it. She says you don't have to use it, but a teaspoonful of MSG. A teaspoon, not a tablespoon, a teaspoon. I can turn off the gas now. And that's it. Excuse me. And that's done. Complete. Show you how nice it looks. I'm just taking a regular spoon here. See that? Do this. It's good. And it's so interesting because you put it on something and you eat whatever you got it on, and for a second or so, you don't taste any heat. Now, if you wanted to, you could use some of this. Or some of this chili powder. But I would try it like this first and see if it's not hot enough. Oh, and before I forget, I know a bunch of you have kids, and or you know a neighbor who has a kid. When they get some cough syrup and stuff, I save these and bleach them in water, bleach them with water, and then clean them up real good. And I do all my pre-measures in those, and I can have them sitting around waiting for me to use it. And that's how all I had to do was memorize how much was in each one, and that was it. So anyway, if this helped you out, and this is for Sun Yun Longus. Like I say, she was the creator. You can leave out the Chinese 5 spice. You can leave out the Sichuan peppercorns, and you can leave out the MSG if you want. It will still come out good, but it won't come out the same as others, you know. But give this a shot, and if you liked it, if you like this video, be sure and hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I love my subscribers. And if you got any questions or anything, feel free to hit me up in a comment. I always answer, good and bad. So anyway, if you're going to make this dish, make it and own it. It's your dish. Be proud of it. So if you're in a warm place, go swimming. If you're in a cold place, snuggle up. Okay? Don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up. We love y'all. Or I love y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.